All right, guys, we are here with one of my clients, Jimmy Kim, who flew us across the country to come and cover some events for them and to shoot their podcast out here in San Diego. Obviously, we are Miami Video Productions, but we are now in San Diego, which is all the way across the country. So, Jimmy, thanks for coming on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We worked together several months ago, I think about a year ago, on a podcast over in Miami when you guys were shooting it out there. What did you think about the service that we provided?
Yeah, so we shoot these podcasts where we want to do them in person. They're business to business podcasts, and we look for people or partners that can come in and shoot for us basically and give us a high quality experience that we want, something more turnkey. And I would say that the biggest thing that, our first shoot was almost like a little bit of a test together. We were in Miami scouting for a new location, and we decided that we'd all meet up and we'd do a podcast together. And so one of the things I directed actually is one of my right hand, Caitlin. I asked her, I said, I need you to find someone out there. And some of the things that we look for, we don't just Google video production services. We actually will go look at the social, we'll look at clips, we'll look at different things. And we're looking for people who have the eye. Right? I believe that not all video service or anybody recording or doing anything in media really know what they're doing unless you can see the eye. So the things that I liked was obviously some of your previous shots you have. We like the fact that you were doing media yourself as well. So that obviously means that there's a want and desire there. And then of course, we're looking for people who can frame things right, and the quality is there, the audio is there. All the things that we care about are well performed. And when we worked together, you guys were not only professional, you were on time, and things got done the way we wanted to do. And even if we were moving a little long on time or whatever it was, you guys are flexible and accommodating throughout the scenario. And then you guys unloaded for us really fast, which means we got the files really fast, which is really important for us.
Now, you're a big values-based person. From everything I've learned in your businesses, what kind of value does this bring to your business and to your media that you do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the less we have to do to get to production is very important, but also the quality of that production is just as important too, and ensuring that things are easy for everybody along the way, and the faster we can do it. So this media value is very important for us because as a media company, we're not only at the event side, but at the podcast side and all the other things that we do. We're looking for someone who can really just, we don't have to worry about it. Like the thing that I care about most is, and I think you've probably understood about me as well too. I like to bring people in, trust them, let you guys free, and look for the delivery. I'm not looking for people I need to micromanage, teach, continue to educate, or have issues along the way.
That's good. Now, in San Diego, obviously, you have your selection of companies that you could have hired locally to cover the Commerce Roundtable event and to come and shoot your podcast here, which, by the way, this is a set for your podcast. What made you decide to fly us all the way across the country when you could have easily saved the money and hired a local crew?
Yeah, and you're right. It costs us more to have you guys come out, but the reality is we have a relationship we're working on. I think the second thing is you guys have a modern eye. You understand what it takes, right? Like yesterday or the day before, the last 2 days when we were doing this thing, you guys are shooting out shorts, you're making on-film things, you're adding things, and you did way beyond the scope of what even, promised us up front. And everything was so good. I was joking with my team the other day, like, I don't even have to triple check and ask you for edits. You guys are nailing it each time, from the music to the quality to the cuts, that I know that I'm comfortable posting and getting it out there. And for me, speed is the most important thing, because the hype that I need to build and continue to build, that's literally what my event is built on, is very important to get it out in social media, get it out to people. And then even the recap, all of that is now just content for me to use for the next show in order to continue to build this thing up that we're working on.
Incredible. So last question is, what would you tell a business or a business owner that is considering a company that does video, and what would you tell them regarding Miami Video Productions?
Yeah, I mean, I've been very happy with everything we've worked on together. I told Ariel from the beginning that for me, this is not just a one-time thing. This is a relationship and a partnership into the future. And for me, I want a person that I can know that's reliable, that's going to do the most modern stuff that I need, that's going to give me the best quality and cuts, and someone I don't have to manage and micromanage. those are the qualities that you look for a good partner. And yes, there might have been cheaper options, but the reality is it's not always about the cheapness. It's about finding the right partner that gives you the least amount of headaches, because it really is a small piece of a larger pie. Obviously, we ran like a very large event here.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, I don't need to make thinking about what the video people are doing in my company. I don't need to do that. And same thing for the podcast. It only makes sense. Like having someone who's familiar with us, understands who we are, understands that relationship, that long-term effect is really important to me, because the more we work together, the less we're going to have to worry about anything ultimately. And that's what I want. Like as a business owner, the last thing you want to worry about is the small finite details. I don't need to be able to tell you, do this, do this, do this. That's just a waste of my time. And if I had to do that, that wouldn't be a good relationship, in my opinion.
Incredible. Thanks a lot, Jimmy. I appreciate it. And I love our working relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you in Austin.
Sweet.
All right.
Awesome.